It's really a best ideas approach to the asset class, which I think makes us a bit unique. Franklin Templeton has a deep credit bench in the muni space.
Megan, welcome to the NYC studio here at ETF Exchange in Las Vegas.
Thank you for having me. So excited to be here.
Pleasure to have you. So now I want to start off by talking about the market opportunities or trends that you're seeing this year.
Yeah, so at Franklin Templeton, we've been seeing a tremendous amount of growth in our active ETF lineup. Now in the US, we have over 14 billion in assets just in active. And it's been really exciting to see because we've seen that growth come from a multitude of asset classes and of products.
Okay, now, do you have any ETFs that you'd like investors to consider?
Yes, so we have a bunch, and we're seeing growth kind of well diversified, which is great. On the equity side, we have a fund from Putnam Focused Large Cap Value, the ticker's PVAL, and that one has been one of our greatest success stories in the active space. Assets almost doubled in 2024. We saw over 1.3 billion of inflows, and in 2025, we've already seen over 700 million. So the success story continues. The Putnam equity team, their performance has been incredible. It is a relative value, highly concentrated, low turnover approach. And it's a 5-star fund at Morningstar. They were just ranked #1 in performance by Barron's for the 1 and 5 year. So the momentum continues, which has been really exciting to see. On the fixed income side, we actually have a muni bond fund that's been doing really well, Franklin Dynamic Muni ETF, the ticker's FLMI. And it's really a best ideas approach to the asset class, which I think makes us a bit unique. Franklin Templeton has a deep credit bench in the muni space. We're well known for that. And this fund has the flexibility to adjust, across duration, across sector exposure, across security selection, whatever it may be, depending upon changing market conditions. And that story's really been resonating with clients. Lastly, I have to talk about multi-asset. We have Franklin Income Focus, which ticker INCM is led by the Franklin Income Fund PM team, headed up by Ed Perks. And we've seen a lot of clients very excited that they can now access that portfolio management team in the ETF wrapper and kind of gain all those ETF benefits while also having access to that PM team. The fund also is using equity, it's using fixed income, it's also using equity linked notes to make sure it's doing everything it can to provide income to investors depending upon any market condition. So on the active space, it's just been great because we've seen so much growth and so much diversified growth across our lineup.
And Megan, where should investors go to learn more about your ETFs and your market views?
Yeah, they can go to franklintempleton.com. We have all the info on our lineup there.
All right, Megan, thanks for joining me here at the NYC studio.
Thank you for having me.